I shouldn't be making this video, but I have to. If you want to support, because hey, you never know when you're going to get canceled or taken off a platform or silenced, hey, you can super chat me in the comment section down below because hey, my time might be running out on YouTube. Welcome back to Mr. BetonYou. I love having this channel. I love just about everything about it. I love that I can get my brain out there and talk nonsense, have an opinion, give perspective, be entertaining, learn from you guys, teach you guys something maybe, give you guys some kind of value, relatability. I absolutely love it. This channel is a huge part of my life, and it allows me to provide for my family without having to work every single day, and I'm extremely grateful for it. But it's interesting because I feel like the internet is changing. Social media, the way that we get information, how people feel about the information, what they watch, the echo chambers that we live in. A lot of us are screaming into a void. I think you might even think your opinion really matters, and how I do the gig work matters, and how I feel about this matters. Does it? I put a post up the other day, and a lot of people had a lot of things to say in that community post. And I said something without really saying something. I'm a passionate individual. I just am. I always have been. I say what's on my mind. I listen to others. I can admit when I'm wrong. And I've been wrong hundreds of times in my life, maybe even thousands. But I think the direction we're going in with what we can say and how we can say it and how people can be pushed and bullied, it's dangerous. It's a slippery slope right now. The hypocrisy on all sides of all types in this world is crazy. And it leads me to a bigger issue of we are in our own little echo chambers, and we think that our reality is the most important without thinking about somebody else's, without thinking about what somebody said 9 months ago or this or that. And I'll relate it to gig work in a really easy way. A lot of people do this work, and a lot of different people do it. People that have money, people that don't have money, people that have been here for a day, people that were born here, people that do it 1 day a week, people that do it 8 days a week, people that do it for a little bit of extra money, people that do it for all their money, people that do it in big cities on a bike, people that do it in small rural counties and they live in a town of 10,000. People that do it for 1 week because that's all they needed and they hated it and they'd never do it again. People that have been doing it for 10, 15 years. And even us, delivery drivers, people that are on the low end of the totem pole of society in some regards. Not saying that's reality, but that's how we're looked upon. Pizza delivery boys. Just put the fries in the bag, Pedro. We can't even agree on stuff. The state of the country, the state of where we're at right now is scary. It is. And I know there are a lot of people that are well, you can't talk about this. You shouldn't do this. Just talk about this. I feel there are a lot of people that don't want us to have opinions. They don't want us to have a perspective. They just want us to shut up and dribble. I will never just shut up and dribble. Never. YouTube is a wonderful place. And there are times I question, man, could it be taken away from me? Could somebody do this? Could somebody, And I feel like anything could be taken away from any of us at any given moment. I believe that. Life is precious. I'm grateful to have the things that I have. I'm grateful to have the things I don't have, because maybe if I had more, my perspective wouldn't be what it is. It's scary, man. The times that we're in are wild. In the gig economy and out of it. The work that we do is so simple, but yet we are so divided. In this community, and it's just in every other community you can think of. I know I'm rambling. Some of y'all are going to get this. Some of y'all won't. I don't expect this to get a lot of views. I don't expect any of it. But it's humbling, man. I feel like even this can be taken away at any moment just because somebody doesn't like what I got to say. I've had people tell me and ask me to delete videos. None of y'all necessarily.
But I've had people try to silence me in the last few months for giving an opinion, for literally giving an opinion on things. And I'm still dealing with things like that. The world that we're living in and the way that people like to play games and do this and use things to their advantage is absolutely wild to me. The freedoms and flexibilities that we have in the gig economy or that we have as Americans is murky right now. The lines are blurred. Things are weird. People losing their lives for having an opinion. It's crazy. And this isn't anything new. We've dealt with this in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. There's so many agendas, so many talking points, so many people just have their own. We act like we're way more important than we are. I act like I'm way more important than I am. If this channel would go away, y'all be fine. There's a million other gig tubers, people that'll give you the same information. And some of y'all might not think it's as good. Some of y'all think it might find it to be better. You and I are not as important as we think. People come and go. They lose jobs. They lose it. The world goes on. Just a simple delivery driver, pizza boy in St. Louis, giving you my mind. It's crazy times right now. But I'm going to continue to say what I want on this channel because it's my channel. I can put any post I want, make any video. People can like it or love it. I made videos for 3 months without making $1 on YouTube. You think I'm going to be afraid to give an opinion about something or call something out? The hypocrisy right now in the world with all sides, of all shapes, of all colors is disturbing. Extremely disturbing. And my challenge to you at the end of this video, I'll end with this. Seek out the other side. Because if you stay in an echo chamber, you're just going to stay mad. Because you're not getting the true, you're not getting the full perspective. Touch some grass. Talk to somebody that has a different opinion. Hopefully this video makes it out there. A lot of us are being played by people that we don't know. We are more alike than we are different. The small guys losing and the big people at the top are going to continue to win because we're allowing it, because we stay in the echo chamber and are just okay with it being the way it is. It's not okay. This video was not about the gig world, and most of y'all ain't going to understand what I'm saying, but this is for a select few. It's time for us to wake up. The word woke is not a bad word. It's been politicized. It's time for you to get woke. I want you guys, I'll leave you with a second challenge. Look up the definition of that word, where it started, how it became, where's it from. I want you to look that word up because we need more woke people in this country. Some of y'all aren't going to understand that. Some of y'all aren't going to take me up on that challenge. But a lot of us are asleep right now. And that's no way to live.